Welcome back. You are still watching Morning Live. Iziqhaza is a group which consists of two members, Khanyisa and Mbongeni Mavuso. The duo's name, Iziqhaza, comes from African earrings worn in the olden days by Zulu people who wanted to distinguish themselves from other tribes and as a symbol of pride. Both Khanyisa and Mbongeni are registered professional nurses who share a distinctive bond in music. They join us this morning to talk to us about their music and a whole lot more. Sanbonani Naba, it's great to have you in studio this morning. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
This mutual love for music, where does it go back to? Where did it come from?
I think in my mom's womb. No, but I've always loved music, and I've always had this very deep voice, so I thought maybe I couldn't sing until I met Mbongeni in 2008 when we were doing our 4-year course in nursing, and then that's where we started to sing, because he's got like a higher voice than mine, so we swapped it down. And then so he sings the higher part and then I sing the low part, because that's how I roll.
Yeah. Okay, so Mbongeni, where did it start for you? The whole music thing.
I've always been singing since I can remember. I remember when we were in a text with my mother, I think I was still 6. She would ask me to sing for people, make people to randing, no banana. So I was that child.
No, you'd be the kid that's called to perform for the guests.
Every time.
That's amazing. Let's talk about the group name, Khanyisa. Iziqhaza. I think a lot of people who do not understand the meaning or where this name comes from would often refer to people as Iziqhaza in an effort to belittle them or as an insult to them. And you guys come and decide to educate us about, you know, this name by calling yourselves that.
Yes.
Break it down for us. What is Iziqhaza?
Okay, so Iziqhaza are Zulu African earrings that were worn in the olden days by the Zulu people to basically distinguish them from other tribes. So because of work purposes, a lot of Zulu people came through to Joburg to work in mines and all of that. So then, because they were wearing these earrings, then they were then called that. And then there was this notion that Iziqhaza are uneducated people, but basically just means Zulu African earrings. So we wanted to bring back the true meaning of the word Iziqhaza. And since there's two Iziqhazas and there's two of us, and the music goes inside the ear, just like our music goes inside the ear.
That is such a beautiful explanation. I was never ready. Mbongeni, you guys have entered so many competitions together. I mean, this is definitely not the first time that South Africa would have seen you guys on their screens. Throughout these competitions, what has kept you guys going? Because you've not gotten to a point where you've won the grand prize, but I'm pretty sure that you've won in other ways.
The passion that we have for music kept us going, and the dreaming and seeing things, seeing the future with our minds kept us going. I mean, from 2011 we entered Can Do, hosted by Arthur. We didn't win. 2012 SS Got Talent, we were beaten by a dog. The dog, you know, when a dog is told to sit down, and then, you know, the audience was like, oh, and then us with voices, I mean, we were defeated. And then 2014 we entered X Factor. That's when we were discovered by Oskido, and he offered us to get a deal by Universal Music. We've always been losing, but we always believe that one day something is going to happen. Even today we are not big artists, but we still have that passion, and we know that we are the South African musicians that the world is waiting for.
I know through a lot of people's journeys that winning the ultimate prize, especially when it comes to talent competitions, isn't necessarily the be it and end all. We see artists like Shekinah, who didn't necessarily win Idols, but is a huge artist right now in South Africa. Many others, you know, there are many examples. What are some of your wins that we probably don't see, but you guys feel like this was a victory for us? For example, getting signed. What else?
Well, getting signed, having had a pleasure to open for TD Jakes in Essence, when there was an Essence in 2016. That was 2017 actually. It was one of the highlights, because we were like the only acts there and everybody came just to see us. So in a lot of ways, working with different producers as well. We've had a pleasure of working with DJ Maporisa, DJ Clab, working with Oskido as well. It has been such, you know, a win for us, because these are the people that we've been following and thinking, oh, maybe one day we'd like to work with so and so, but now that it actually happens, it's a dream come true for us.
All right, let's chat about Vuka. ikhuluma ngani ngiyabona ukuthi usuyimisele wathi let me come to you Mbongiseni ivuke ikhuluma ngani ngohambo lweni in the music industry what message lies in that song
uvuka kahle kahle ukukhuluma nabo bonke abantu base South Africa it speaks to you as well that's why you here uyavuka uzenzele if you're not doing anything uhlele khoneni nothing ayikho into ezovelize kuwena ayikho into ezoza ngetray kuthiwa nakho uzoba iartist kuthiwa nanku umsebenzi so we're basically saying vuka uzenzele wake up and do something for yourself akekho umuntu ozongqongqoza azothi do you sing we're going to sign you so you go out there so it was explaining our journey as well.
All right, awesome. Just to round it off, what are you guys working on at the moment? Is there a next single that you'll be releasing, or what can South Africans look out for next?
Okay, we do have a single called Unque, which I believe we're going to be performing. We recently released that, and then we're busy working on our album. So we're busy up and about, working, trying new sounds, and I think it's going to be very interesting what we'll present to South Africa.
I'm very excited. You guys are such a joy to have around. Thank you so much, and all the best going forward.
Thank you for having us.
I just spoke to duo Khanyisa and Mbongeni Mavuso, who call themselves Iziqhaza, just going into more detail about the music and their journey in this industry that is often so tough on the creatives. It's time for us to take a quick break. Do stay with us. We have a whole lot more for you when we return.